The story of early hominins is one of resilience, curiosity, and adaptation. Long before modern humans roamed the earth, our distant ancestors embarked on a journey of survival across the untamed landscapes of prehistoric Africa. Spanning millions of years, this period saw our ancient relatives make critical advances that set the stage for humanity. From walking upright to crafting the first tools, these early hominins carved a path through a world filled with predators, natural hazards, and relentless challenges. Here's the captivating story of these pioneers of the human lineage, whose adaptations would forever shape the human experience and set the foundations for the eventual rise of civilization. Chapter 1. The split from our primate ancestors. Our story begins over 7 million years ago in Africa's lush forests, where primates, including the common ancestors of humans, chimpanzees, and gorillas, thrived. As climate changes, such as cooling temperatures and expanding savannas, altered the African landscape, certain primate groups needed new survival strategies. This environmental shift led to a pivotal evolutionary split. Around 7 million years ago, one group broke away, forming a new evolutionary line, the hominins. One of the earliest known hominins, Sahelanthropus tchadensis, lived around 7 million years ago. Discovered in Chad, this species had a combination of ape-like and human-like features. A flat face, reduced canine teeth, and a foramen magnum, where the spinal cord connects to the skull, positioned to suggest upright walking. By walking on two legs, these early hominins were taking one of the first major steps toward becoming human. Chapter 2. The emergence of bipedalism. Bipedalism, walking on two legs, was transformative. It freed the hands, allowing hominins to carry food, transport tools, and hold on to each other for safety and support. This change didn't happen overnight. It was a slow, gradual process unfolding over millions of years as landscapes evolved and survival pressures demanded adaptation. Around 6 million years ago, another early hominin species emerged, tchadensis. Found in Kenya's Tugen Hills, Oreron's femur showed adaptations for upright walking, though they likely still spent time in trees. Bipedalism allowed early hominins to conserve energy while moving through vast areas, which became especially useful as food sources spread across the savannas. Another species, Ardipithecus ramidus, often known as Ardi, appeared around 4.4 million years ago in Ethiopia. Ardi's grasping big toe suggested she could still climb, but her pelvis and other features showed she was a capable upright walker on the ground. With each step, early hominins adapted to new environments, slowly becoming creatures better suited for life on the ground. Chapter 3. The rise of the Australopithecines around 4 million years ago. A new group of hominins called the Australopithecines began to emerge, marking a significant chapter in human evolution. Australopithecines were better adapted to walking upright and had lost many of the climbing adaptations of their earlier ancestors, thriving across a range of environments from forests to savannas, where they learned to adapt to unique challenges. One of the most famous Australopithecines is Australopithecus afarensis, a species that lived between 3.9 and 2.9 million years ago. In the 1970s, scientists uncovered the remains of an A. afarensis individual they nicknamed Lucy in Ethiopia's Afar region. Lucy's skeleton revealed a mix of features, long arms and curved fingers, which suggested she could still climb, but a pelvis and leg bones that indicated she was a committed biped. Another remarkable discovery of this species came from Tanzania's Laetoli, where ancient footprints were found preserved in volcanic ash. These footprints, left by A. afarensis individuals walking side by side over 3.5 million years ago, offer a touching reminder of the social bonds that may have existed among early hominins. Another species, Australopithecus africanus, emerged around 3 million years ago. With a slightly larger brain and early signs of intelligence, A. africanus was equipped to handle the challenges of shifting environments. Chapter 4. The Robust Hominins. Around 2.7 million years ago, some Australopithecines evolved into what scientists call the robust hominins, or the genus Paranthropus. Known for their powerful jaws and massive molars, species like Paranthropus boisei, nicknamed Nutcracker Man, and Paranthropus robustus, specialized in chewing tough plant materials. While Paranthropus hominins were successful in their niche, their diet and jaw structure limited them to certain resources. Around 1 million years ago, as the climate changed and resources dwindled, this line of hominins gradually became extinct, but their more versatile relatives continued to adapt and evolve, finding success in a range of environments. Chapter 5. The Dawn of Tool Use and Homo habilis. Around 2.8 million years ago, a significant shift occurred with the appearance of the first members of the genus Homo. This transition marked a leap in intelligence, tool use, and social behavior. The earliest member of this group, Homo habilis, nicknamed Handyman, showed evidence of a new way of life. Unlike the robust hominins, H. habilis had a larger brain and a more human-like body, with shorter arms and flexible hands. H. habilis is one of the first hominins known to have created tools. These tools, called Oldowan tools, were simple yet effective. Stone flakes and cores that could cut meat and crack bones for marrow. Access to these food sources provided a survival advantage and likely fostered social learning, setting a precedent for future hominins. Chapter 6. The Advent of Fire and Homo erectus. Around 2 million years ago, Homo erectus emerged as a new chapter in human evolution. Taller, with a larger brain and a body built for endurance, H. erectus could travel long distances and became the first hominin to leave Africa, spreading into Europe, Asia, and even Indonesia and China. This migration set them apart as the first to explore new lands, testing their adaptability across vast, unknown territories. H. erectus also mastered fire, which provided warmth, protection from predators, and the ability to cook food, making it easier to digest and unlocking new nutrients. Around campfires, they could share food and form social bonds, strengthening their community. Fire also allowed for longer social gatherings, an essential component of human evolution. H. erectus crafted more advanced aculine tools, hand axes with a teardrop shape used for chopping, digging, and cutting. Their intelligence and resourcefulness allowed them to thrive in diverse environments, from tropical regions to colder climates. Chapter 7. The Legacy of Early Hominins. The early hominins didn't simply set the stage for modern humans, they shaped the core of what it means to be human. Through their struggles, adaptations, and innovations, they developed traits that would come to define our species. From bipedalism to tool use, from fire mastery to social bonds, the early hominins laid the groundwork for everything that would follow. While some branches of the hominin family tree, like Paranthropus, faded into extinction, others left behind legacies that endure in us today. Homo erectus, Homo habilis, and others contributed to the biological and cultural traits that made us capable of innovation, exploration, and complex social connections. As their descendants, we carry forward the spark of their achievements. Each small step forward, each survival against the odds, each new idea and tool was a piece of the mosaic that would become human civilization. The early hominins teach us that progress is often slow and difficult, but even small advancements, like learning to walk upright or using fire, can lead to monumental change over time. Their story is not just an ancient tale, but a shared legacy, reminding us that the human journey began with resilience, curiosity, and a relentless drive to adapt. The path they forged laid the foundation for the extraordinary world we know today. and their journey reveals that even small steps forward can shape an extraordinary destiny.